Good morning, everybody. Let's look at what we've been working on. I've introduced a project to you called a bird's eye view. This is something that I posted on the 19th. So let's just look at the materials. This is an overview of the project itself. It is your quick directions. So you start here with the shapes. Those form the top of the buildings. Now I know on the quick directions, it's not all filled in because this is kind of taking you around step by step if you follow around clockwise. So we'll start here with step one, draw the shapes. Step two, we add the lines that go to your one central vanishing point. So make sure you don't have a bunch of little vanishing points everywhere, just one in the center. Step three is that we add these cutoff lines. So you can tell the difference between the buildings here, where they just kind of go to that vanishing point and it's almost like they just dive into the ground forever. But when we add cutoff lines, they are the bottoms of the buildings and you can see that they sit on top of the ground. Step five is that we add some details. You got two kinds of details. You've got architectural details, which are details that are drawn on the building. They're, little sheds on the roofs or pools or helicopter pads. They are the things on the side of the buildings, like the windows and the doors and the columns and the gargoyles, or everything that is stuck to the building is an architectural detail, because that's the meaning of that word. Architecture is building design. The other kind of detail is landscaping detail, like your roads and your bushes and a park or water or whatever you want to put that's on the ground. That kind of detail, that landscaping detail, fills in our space and keeps it from being boring. So when you are finished with this assignment, you're going to have one vanishing point in the middle, but you're going to have buildings going all the way around it. So today is your second full work day. I've got your resources for you again. If you have begun, then, and you've worked for 30, 45 minutes each day, then you should probably be at the point where you've got most of your buildings placed. You've got your lines drawn to the vanishing point, and you've probably got your cutoff lines. So if you were pacing yourself correctly, today should be the day that you're starting on details. Here's a good one with details. Your details don't have to be fancy, but they need to be neat. And that's kind of the key to one-point perspective drawing, is using that ruler and being neat. When you are finishing up, just as you finish up any project, you really need to be adding shading or coloring to make it look complete. The other thing that makes your drawing look complete is drawing to the edges. So we have just a little bit of space around that you can see on the edges, but not much. So take a look at the difference between this finished drawing and this one. This one is correct and it's good, but it doesn't look finished. And that's what brings it down to a B. So I went ahead and posted for you tomorrow's assignment as well, because I know that everybody works at different paces. So anytime you're ready to turn it in, you can.